Hi everyone, once again welcome to my channel. Let's solve a problem from the top interview question list of Leetcode. That list is very important when you are preparing for interviews. I always recommend everyone, if you are starting solving Leetcode, always try to solve as much as problem from that list first. I have dedicated playlist on my channel, you can check out. I almost around published 90 problem solution from that list, and there are total 146 problem. So let's solve the problem valid Sudoku. So this problem is not that complex and hard. This problem basically just covered the basic understanding the problem and implementing the code based on that problem. So here are the rules of the Sudoku. These are the three rules we need to check. So for each row there must be values from 1 to 9 without repetition. Similarly, the same rule applies in across the column, and the rule is also applies in a 3 cross 3 sub boxes. So this grid of 9 cross 9 has 9 3 cross 3 sub boxes. So this is the first sub box, another like this is the second sub box. Like that we have total 9 3 cross 3 sub box, and we need to check the entries in sub box is also only with 1 to 9 and without repetition. As this matrix is partially filled, so we need to check the partially filled matrix whether satisfying is valid or not, satisfying these three rules or not. So how to do that? So what we can do, we iterate through cell by cell and by using two for loops, and whenever we encountered a number, then we need to validate that number is satisfying. So for example, this 6 in this cell, we need to check, when we encounter, we need to check if there is no other 6 in the same row, like in this row. Similarly, we need to check there shouldn't be any 6 in the same column, so it's not. And we also need to check there shouldn't be no other 6 in this grid, the box, the sub cross 3 cross 3, which where the 6 is present. Then we need to run. So checking in row and column is very straightforward. While checking in grid 3 cross 3, you have to find out the start index of the grid until the end index of the grid. So how we can do it? So first let's say I is equals to, for the 6 is 3, and j, the row and column index of 6 is 3 and 4. Now we need to find out the value, how, like from where this 3 cross 3 box is starting. So this, for finding this, we will take 3 I by 3, which is the starting index of row, so that is gives us 3. Similarly, the column 3 j divided by 3, which is also gives us 3. So it's a start from 3 cross 3 this sub box, and it will go till, so we start from 3 and then it will go 3 plus 3. Similarly, it is column is start from 3 and it will go 3 plus 3. So this will run, we will run nestedly this for the grid. So this cover all the 9 cells in this sub box, and we will check if we encountered 6 other than that original place, then it is not valid. So you can now pause the video and try to implement the code. So for the coding part, I have already implemented over here. As I just explained, we are running two nested for loop, and whenever we encountered a number, so number, then we will check whether this number current cell is valid or not by calling is valid helper method. So in is valid method, first we are checking the for the row, second we are checking for the column, and the third we are checking for the block. So the checking row and column is very straightforward. Then for the block, we are finding the first starting row index and column index. Once we got, we are running I from row index to row index plus 3. Similarly, column from column index to column index plus 3. This will cover all the 9 cells in that 3 cross 3 sub matrix. So this is the code. You can try code yourself and submit. Once you submit, now what is the time complexity of this solution? So the time complexity of this solution is O of n cube. So how O of n cube? So n is, let's say, dimension of our grid, and this for loop, like two nested for loop, will take O of n square, and then every for loop we are calling is valid method. So this will take n plus n plus n. So this is overall n. So hence this is O of n cube, and the space complexity is O of 1. So if this problem get asked in interview, then interviewer must ask you a follow-up problem. Can you optimize the time complexity? So whenever we need to optimize the time complexity, we may use some extra space, like using HashSet, HashMap, or any other data structure to optimize, like to improve the time complexity. So here for improving time complexity, what we can do, whenever we are encounter, like we will iterate through each cell by cell, and whenever we are encountering, we will mark them like this cell is present in 3 places, 1 in the row. So 3 in row number, this is the row number. So row number 0, 3 in row number 0, which is like I, if we iterate for I and j. Similarly, we will also mark 3 in column number 1, which is j. Now we also need to mark in the block, in which block it is. So we need to mark like 3 in block or box, let's say box number. So the box number is represented, we can't mark like we need to find out which box number we can mark like 0, 1, 2, 3, or we can mark with the I and j with 2 values. So this box number I can say the 0. How the 0? So 0 hyphen, the jth column will be also 0. So 0 hyphen 0. So this we will find by based on I divided by 3 and j divided by 3 and multiplied by 3. So this is the same as in first solution we take. So this will give us the box number of all the I and j. So for this, let's say for another coordinate, the box number should be same. So like for 9, so the 9 is in the row number 2, 2 by 3, which is 0 into 3, which gives us 0. Similarly, 3 into column number of 9 is 1, 1 by 3, which is 0, which is 0. So this is also in 0 box. So this is what we will check and add into the our one data structure. We can use set of string over here, and we will keep mark them. And when we are adding them, before adding, we will check the if already exists. If already exists, that means it is not valid, it is not satisfying the Sudoku rule. So that is the concept. You can pause the video and try to code yourself. So let me show you the code I have written already. So the code is this. So we just declared a set, and then we are running 2 nested for loop as same as the first solution. And when we encounter like number, then we will check. So in set there are 2 ways. You can check first contain and then fail it, or another way, if you add in the set will return us true or false. If this entry is already exists, then set return us true. If it is entry is not exist, then it return false. So that is what. So we are checking here, if this number is in row I is already exist during adding, then this condition will become the true and that we will return false. So that is how in all 3 places we are adding as well as checking. After doing this, if it is not written from A over here, that means this Sudoku, partially filled Sudoku is valid, and we will return true. So that is the code. You can write the code and submit, it will work. Let me show you, it got accepted. Now the time complexity of this, as you can see clearly, this nested for loop only, which is O of n square, and the space complexity as well will be O of n square. There might be, we may need to add all the cells is like 3n square times. So that's it. If you like this solution, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.